monkeys, it's Alexa, and I'm having fun with my selfie stick. This is so cool. This really gives a new perspective on my decluttered space. Doesn't it look more enormous when you look at it from ceiling height? I kind of like it. So I'm about to do a little bit of additional decluttering. What you can see right behind me here is a bulletin board that was here in the office. Now, I have not gotten into sentimental items, nostalgia, photographs. What I have been doing is collecting photographs. So in the bottom drawer of this red filing cabinet, I have a bunch of photo albums and pictures that I have found. You know, as Marie Kondo says, you know, you find pictures as you go through things. In fact, yesterday I was in the dining room and there's a built-in cupboard, and I was pulling pictures out of that shelves of that built-in cupboard that I didn't realize we had. So, plus there's so many framed pictures, and you know, part of her technique is you gather the stuff together and then you sort of get a more realistic sense of exactly how much stuff, the technical term is crap, you actually own. And so I must confess, I'm rather overwhelmed about this last stage, but I do want to show you guys, and you guys are really helping me stay focused, so I want to get to this last stage. So let's just take an easy one, and that would be this bulletin board. I don't think it's going to be too hard to declutter this. I can already see things, and it's dusty, it's gross. You know, one of the YouTubers that I saw, she talked about sort of stagnant areas, and we all have those. And so I think, you know, the other thing is, we all know when you clean the house, periodically you got to move things around and get those dusty things off. So let's take this bulletin board as our first foray into sentimental items. Now let me see where I can put this Mr. Selfie stick. Let's see. Where does Mr. Selfie stick want to balance? I think this is where a helper would have been useful, but yeah, you can see that, right? Don't the stripes on my walls look so pretty? Okay, so, you know, KonMari, simple, take everything off. So as you can see, I have a lot of badges from conferences, and so first let me just take these things off. I also have medals from running, and so I'm gonna, all of these things are kind of sentimental, and they motivate me. We have a little family tradition of taking pictures at the fair and I kind of like the idea of, you know, every couple of years doing it, or every year. So it hadn't quite achieved what I had imagined, which was like a complete time-lapse thing where you would have years and years of this. But oh, that one could definitely go. See, there you go. You pick stuff up and then you go, oh yeah, that can go. But anyway, I always had a dream of like framing these, and so what Marie Kondo says is you're supposed to take all these things and frame them. You know, and right away it's like I handle certain things and I go, yeah, don't need that, don't need this postcard. So I put my crap pile over there. There's a lot of pictures, you know, and these are pictures that are going to need to go in an album. Although I have to say, I'm not the kind of person who likes to read or leaf through photo albums. So, you know, her technique is to put everything in photo albums, but I'm not totally convinced about that. I was wondering about keeping this sticker because it's from a radio station, but I remember the interview didn't go that well. So I was like, do I want to commemorate that or not? I don't know. And then these things over here are all from running. And I do like I like the idea of having these running things posted. Oh, this is from the first marathon that I did. And they make this really cool clay award medal. So that's valuable. again, I can see certain things like this one, Tuck It Go. I think Katharine Hepburn could probably go. I just ripped her out of a magazine. Very inspiring actress and woman, Katharine Hepburn. Lived a rather unconventional life, which she kind of kept under wraps. That's pictures of us when we were younger and our little ones. My goodness, my husband looks like a god. Whew, very handsome. Baby pictures. Yosemite pictures. My brothers. So here we have half of it's cleaned off and the other half still needs to be cleaned. And then that's not very inspiring, is it? Well, I'm going to have to go through this stuff, and I don't know how exciting it's going to be for me to keep it running, but so I'll tell you what. I'm going to go through this, and then I'm going to I'll do a follow-up, okay? So, because I think this is going to be too boring. And I'll show you my organized piles, okay? But the idea is with each item, holding it, asking the question. And sometimes it's fun to do this, sometimes it's not so fun. Okay, wish me luck.